the virtual whiteboard. TVW.
Hello and welcome to the virtual whiteboard. Today let us learn lattice multiplication. What do you mean by lattice? Lattice originally means a pattern of dots that's arranged alternatively. This is what lattice means. So in lattice multiplication, we are going to use a grid, okay, and we are going to make a pattern out of the grid. First, let us learn multiplication of two-digit numbers into a single-digit number. For example, 15 into 2. So this means that you would need a grid. For that, let us draw a box first. Okay. So you're multiplying a two-digit number with a single-digit number, right? So the two-digit number means you need two columns. And a single-digit number means you need only one row. There is already one row, so you will leave it like that. So now I'm going to write this 15 as 1, 5, and I'm going to write the 2 here. Remember, we need a pattern, right? So the pattern is that we're going to make diagonals like this. Okay, so each box is divided into two triangles. So here we are trying to make patterns of triangles. Now I'm going to multiply the numbers. Okay, multiply 5 with 2 and 1 into 2. But I need to know why I have divided this into triangles. Why I have divided is to decide the place. So this is the ones place. Whatever is below this first diagonal line is for the ones place. Whatever is below, let me indicate this with a different color. So whatever is below the green diagonal line is for the tens place. And whatever is in the uppermost triangle is going to be for the hundreds place. Alright, now let us start multiplying. 5 into 2 is 10. So I'm going to write 10 in this box over here, but how am I going to write it? I'm going to imagine that this is the ones place and this is the tens place. So I will write 5 2s are 10 as 0 and 1. 0 goes in the ones place, 1 goes in the tens place. 1 into 2 is 2. So remember how I told you, you should imagine that this is the ones place and this is the tens place. So you will write 2 and nothing goes in the tens place, so you can put a 0 there. Now I am supposed to add. Whatever is below the red line is in the ones place. There is only 0, so put a 0. Whatever is below the green line, 2 and 1, you should add the 2 and 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. So 3 goes in the tens place. And in the hundreds place, we have a 0. So you're going to put a 0. You can ignore the 0 while reading the number. So the answer will be 30. The answer is 30. Alright. So 15 times 2 is 30. Now, somebody asked me a question. One of my students, she asked me, ma'am, do we have to have necessarily 2 columns and 1 row? Can't we have 2 rows and 1 column? Come, let us try that. So, I'm going to try 1 column and 2 rows. Okay? Now, how do I write the numbers? Before writing the numbers, first let me divide this into triangles by drawing the diagonal line. Okay? So now, where do I have to write the number? So I have only 1 column, so the 1 digit goes on the top, 2. 2 is the single digit number, so 2 goes on the top. 15 is a 2-digit number. Here we have 2 rows, so we can write 15 here. 1 and 5. Now, let us start multiplying, okay? 2 times 5 is 10. So, I'm going to put a 0 here and 1 here. 2 times 1 is 2. So, I'm going to put a 2 here and a 0 here. And what is the place? How do I indicate the place? I have to start from here. So, whatever is this, under this blue line is the ones place. Whatever is below the red line, this goes to the tens place. And whatever is here is the hundreds place. Okay. Now, let's start adding. Under the blue line, I have 0. So, 0 goes in the ones place. Under the red line, I have 1 and 2. So, 1 plus 2 is 3. So, I have to write 3 in the tens place. And for the hundreds place here, I have 0. So, that's 0. So, you don't have to read the 0 here when you read the answer. You have to just read 3 and 0, which is 30. So, the answer is 30. So, remember, it doesn't matter how you draw your grid. You can draw your grid any way you want. This is called the lattice grid. The lattice grid can be drawn any way you want depending on the digits of the numbers that you are multiplying. You'll still get the same answer. Watch more videos and I will teach you how to multiply a 2-digit number into a 2-digit number. Thank you. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel and share my videos.